Hello everybody, my name is Jax and welcome to the channel. So in today's devlog, I suppose they are still devlogs, by the way. I hate that I have to keep reiterating that point, but that we're logging towards something, so please stick with me, anyone that's watching these videos. I'm gonna stick with this project. That's my announcement, I suppose. I'm gonna stick with this project that I'm working on for a while to make it into a third-person multiplayer game. So I don't know what was shown in the last devlog, but so I've just made these little, but the coins ain't much. But yeah, so you collect coins to buy things from the shop. You can pick up weapons, drop weapons, pick up different weapons, drop sniper, sword, minigun. You have to damage these loot boxes to open them, so it'd be a kick or a shoot, and then you get ammo and you get different things. I'm gonna make it so you don't reload your weapons. So I was thinking this might be an interesting mechanic actually, especially when it comes to competitiveness, right? So you see where I don't know if you'll see because on my camera, but it's got ammo and it's got the numbers below it. I've got four shotgun ammos left. See, now I've got 3, right? If I pick up the shotgun shells, it will only go back up to 8. So even if I even if I've got 7 shotgun shells and I pick up the ammo, it will only go back up to 8. So what I was thinking, when it comes to like player versus player, that you'll both be hesitant to get to picking up an ammo because you want to get the most ammo. So ideally you want to get it down to 1 and then grab your ammo, and then you can shoot these little shields, so like these little platforms that you can jump on, so you could use these to sort of block ammo and stuff like that. So it's just an idea that I've been thinking about at the moment. It's not definite, but I might make it so you never reload, but you just sort of play your ammo, so you're sort of playing the ammo against the other player. So I've also done it so you can throw frags, bong, and they bounce off. Oh shit, I dropped it. I didn't mean to show you that just now. Yeah, so I've made these health things, so health beacons. So you stand on them and you get health, and when you're on them, you can't be damaged. So another player could literally come up next to you, and you could both be standing in here, and you can't do anything to each other. And then as soon as you leave that zone, it's game on. So yeah, I've made it so the platforms are not they're limited. So you've only got a certain amount, and you have to collect platforms to get more. Oh yeah, I've made this one where you throw a tactical, like a little droid, and that just shoots for you. And while it's shooting, you can still shoot yourself as well. So you can sort of throw it. Oh wait, no, I haven't got it set for that. So basically, you can throw that droid thing, and you can shoot as well at the same time. And they're going to be like tacticals. So I think I might make that droid thing like a perk. So there'll be different ones. There'll be different perks you can get. So one might be a droid that shoots out like that. One might be a droid that's heavy damage. One might be a droid that's fast but light damage and stuff like that. And then you're going to have like semtexes, like sticky frags and stims and flashbangs and stuff like that. But yeah, that's about it really. I was trying to build my frag, and I've added it so it can bounce. So simulate physics, and it wasn't bouncing. And when I added projectile movement to it, it wasn't bouncing. It was just falling from the air. So, I don't know if I can show you now because it's not going to do it because it's working now. But basically, I'd throw the frag and see how now it's going where I want it to go, and it bounces and it's cool. But before, it was just spawning out of where I wanted it to come and just dropping to the floor. And for ages, I was trying to work it out. And what you have to do is like, I don't know if this is fixed for everything, but you have to simulate physics. You have to get your sphere, whatever you're using as your frag, and parent that to the default slot. You know how you have like you have like underneath the name of it, you have like a default type bit. You need to connect the thing that has the physics to that, so there's no default thing. So now the top one is the one where the physics is, and then it just worked. So I don't know if that anyone else would have that. It's quite a specific problem, but yeah, you have to get rid of your default thing and have the default have the top thing simulate physics, and then in your projectile movement you should have should bounce, and then you just have to mess around with your logic and your different settings that way. But I do like the frag. I've been making the animations and making different animations for things. So look, he sort of takes it and he bites it. So when you run, bites and pulls the thing out of his teeth. Doing. Doing. I'm gonna make the explosion different because that's just a default. That's just a default explosion effect, and it's pretty decent. I do like it, but I might just copy and paste that default effect and just mess around and make my own one because I want to make it more like neon and stuff. So I want the grenade explosion to be like a sort of purpley or a pink or red or something like that. So yeah, and then yeah, this thing is I just made a little droid, made a little animation, and made it so the droid, whenever that droid spawns, I made it so that it's just constantly in a state of that animation. Where is it? That's not it. What's the I don't know what that is about, but it works. Look, throws a droid and it works. See, and because it damaged the crate, it opened it. Pretty cool. Yeah, but I'm gonna stick with this game. It's gonna be just called Space Ants or something, or Green Space Ants. Something really basic. Might just be called Space Ants. And I think I'm gonna make the map like everything's massive. So this will be like, you know, you'll be just running and climbing up the side of like a chair or something. I don't know yet because I don't wanna when I make the buildings and the stuff for the map, I don't want to have to make like 200 different buildings. I want to sort of like kit bash the whole thing, so it's just sort of repeated. Not in a lazy way, but I don't want to have to make like 200 individual buildings that all look different and stuff. I don't know. I just yeah. Basically, I do want to put the work into it, but I don't want to do extra work that's unnecessary. So I'm thinking that it might look all right with just a sort of like a repetitive kind of map, as long as there's enough like individual points of interest in that map. I think I think it'll look. I think I'm going to end up with it looking pretty decent. But I am going to be working on this game. So if you're following these devlogs, I'm gonna make this game into a multiplayer game, and the devlogs going forward will be based on this. And the problem is this is one thing with the devlogs is that I don't want to show everything. So I do intend to release some of these games that I've been working on, but I don't want to show you every single thing that I'm doing. I want there to be some surprise for anyone that wants to play the game. If they download the game, that it's more polished, or there's more features, or there's more, just it's just a better version of just a step by step all the way through the devlogs, if that makes sense. So when I'm making these devlogs, there's a point where I have to stop reporting on the progress of certain games, because I want to have some surprise to the player once they play it for themselves. So yeah, that's about it. So don't be alarmed if all of a sudden I'm not devlogging this game anymore. It just means that it's gone into a sort of different section, like I can't think of the word, but basically like step 2 kind of thing. So alpha, beta, whatever it is. But yeah, so don't be surprised if in like two months or 2 weeks even that there's like no progress on this game. It just means that it's gone sort of underground, and I'm doing stuff secretly. But yeah, all right, yeah, thanks for watching. I think that was a complete. I don't think I made any sense. I don't think I make any. You know what? It's like people might just comment on the whole entirety of these devlogs and say, well, that's 600 hours I'll never get back. But yeah, hopefully there's some value to someone somewhere. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys and girls and everyone. Yeah, thanks. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.